What's up, everyone? I'm about to go see Michael at the Chinese Theater, so why don't you join me? We've made it to the TCL Chinese Theater. We'll be there soon. So I've been seeing a lot of horror movies that have been coming out lately. Like we got Hokum, Deep Water, Backrooms coming out soon. I'm pretty excited for that. So I think this is also one, Michael. I think it's like a prequel to the Halloween series. I think it's about Michael Myers. I don't know, I'm not someone who watches trailers. Really, I don't want to get spoiled for anything. I just been hearing the reviews. People have said this is a behind the mask look at Michael. So I want to check it out. So let's go check it out. Escalator out of service. Use stairs. But then I think I usually see people use the left side. I'm gonna use the right side. Walking up the stairs. TCL Chinese Theater. Here we go. So the hall entrance into the theater, it's lined with lots of classic photos, as we see here. Tom Cruise. Let's see what movie this was from. Ceremony 157, 1992. Into the theater we go. So I have to go to the IMAX theater. I went to the wrong place, I guess. I didn't know that the IMAX had a separate entrance. In there, yeah, you can go to like the D-Box and whatever the other premium formats, but now we gotta go down here. So of course we got all the famous handprints here, and I guess I had to go through this entrance. It's been a long time since I've seen an IMAX movie here. So got the big Michael poster going on here. And this is the theater entrance we go into. It's been a while since I've been in here. I can't remember the last movie I saw in here. We've got a Darth Vader costume. Oh, courtesy of Sideshow. Star Wars Darth Vader life-size figure. Damn. Let's try to get a better angle here. Wow. The men's bathroom down here. To go down some steps. Gotta go into the dungeon. If you're a man, you must go piss in the dungeon. Time to leave the dungeon. Up the stairs we go to the movie. Who's this guy? Oh, it's Clint Eastwood. Yo. What up, Clint? Let's go. Yo, what is this thing? What is this thing? Does anyone know? Is it a big camera? Looks like the film in the top, and is that a lens, I guess? Vivian Leigh as Scarlett O'Hara, Gone with the Wind. Wow. We got the Judy Garland Dorothy outfit over here. That's crazy. Judy Garland as Dorothy Gale, the Wizard of Oz. Wow. Very cool. We've got a Marilyn Monroe outfit over here. What is this? Marilyn Monroe as Lorelei Lee in Gentlemen's Prefer Blondes. And here we've got the concession stand. We've got a Stormtrooper over here, another Stormtrooper life-size figure, courtesy of Sideshow. Alright, this is pretty sweet. We've got Arnold Schwarzenegger as T-800 in Terminator 2. We've got the jacket that Arnold Schwarzenegger wore in Terminator 2. Okay, that's some bullet holes. Here, that's where the theater is. That's the entrance. Alright, I think we had a lot of fun exploring the lobby, but the movie's about to start soon, so I think I'm gonna head in and get my seat. They have a ramp on either side of the theater for those who need it to get to the lower levels. Here's the view from where I was seated. This is how it looked as the curtain drew closed. I wish I got a video of this though. And then right after the movie, we ran into this Michael Jackson dancing with this other Michael Jackson. And then it looked like he had a girlfriend who had this custom black and white Thriller jacket. Like, it was pretty sweet. Of course, I changed the music so that it wouldn't be a DMCA problem. Alright, so first impression is that overall it was a very solid movie. I would definitely go watch it again. They make it very clear from the start about the abuse that Michael received from his father. And it's definitely repeated throughout the film. There is a scene when Michael Jackson receives bubbles, and I think maybe it's a Janet Jackson or something, but someone is definitely dressed like Wendy from Peter Pan. The blue dress or blue sleeping gown, whatever it was, that was definitely Peter Pan inspired, I believe. So one thing that I learned that I thought I would have known already was that Michael Jackson was actually the first black artist on MTV with Billie Jean. And that actually came about because of a very important negotiating tactic in the movie. Alright, we're back from the movie, we're at my streaming setup, and I've got a few more remarks about the movie. I didn't have a Michael Jackson shirt to wear when I went to the movie, but I did have a Beatles shirt. And as many of you know, Michael Jackson did own the vast majority of the Beatles catalog. So it was a little Easter egg for those around me. I guess one complaint that I could see people saying is that maybe it's a little surface level. Because I mean, there is a lot that this movie covers, so it can't necessarily delve too deep into any one area. So maybe that could be a complaint I could see people making. It was 2 hours and 7 minutes, which for me did not drag at all. I was locked in the whole time. I think the pacing was great. In every musician movie, there's that one scene where the musician sings, plays an instrument, and then everyone in the room just stops and looks in awe. The moment in this movie was when Little Michael sang at Motown Records and the studio engineer just stood in awe. Alright, so the only real spoilers that I would say here are, spoiler warning, at the very end, there's text that splashes across the screen. His story continues. It's like an Avengers movie, so I guess there's gonna be a sequel. I didn't know about it beforehand. I am looking forward to a future sequel, because this one ended, if I remember correctly, right after the Victory Tour, the Jackson 5 Victory Tour. So I'm looking forward to where it goes from here. I mean, the work that Jafar Jackson put into this role should not be restrained to one movie. So I am looking forward to a sequel. Alright, if you like that outing video and movie review, please like, comment, and subscribe for more videos.